Hello. Aloha everyone, my name is Keenan and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be answering the question, how much does it cost for me to live here in Hawaii? There is a price to pay to live in the most beautiful state in the world. And today we're going to be covering how much it costs me to live how much it costs me to live 1 month here in Hawaii. So this will be a video for anybody that's curious about how much it's going to cost for you to live here in Hawaii, or if you're thinking about moving here, or just giving you a basis of what it's going to take to live here. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos of this guy talking about money and stuff in Hawaii. So first we'll start with food. There's a lot of cultures here in Hawaii and that leads to a lot of great food around us. I'll take you on a journey of some of the places that you can get some food here locally. And typically going to one of these plate lunch places will cost you somewhere in the $10 to $15 range. So here, for example, we went to L&L to get some chicken katsu, which is basically just like fried chicken cutlet. So for a regular plate for me and my girlfriend, that cost us about $14.25. And here's another video of us visiting Fat Boys, which had a garlic chicken plate, which I think ran us like $11 or something like that. So for me, on average, I'll go out and buy stuff like about 15 times per month. And that could range from just from me going to McDonald's for a drink, or it can be me going out with my girlfriend and like going out to dinner. So an average over all my meals is roughly about $20 a meal. So going out 15 times a month times $20 a meal on average will give me $300 a month that I spend roughly on going out for food. And also for me, I don't go out for groceries that much, and that usually ranges from about $150 a month. But typically in Hawaii, groceries are a little bit more expensive. So here I'll take you through like a walk through the marketplace to give you some comparisons about what things are going to cost. Banana. Say cheese. Is this an excellent price? Really trying to milk us for all we have. I think I hurt my wrist. Orange, you glad you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel? So one thing that really helps about living here at home in Hawaii is that my parents make a lot of food for me that I can take throughout the week. My girlfriend's family also helps give us a lot of food, so our fridge is usually stocked with a lot of different stuff, so we can save a little bit more money. And that's why I don't spend that much on groceries. That's usually only on like a need basis. And also the perks of working for an employer and not working on your own, sometimes you'll have a lot of free lunches that come up, or also we have our own Keurig if you drink coffee, so you don't have to spend any money on that every day. So in total, every month I spend about $450 on food. And now let's talk about entertainment. So in Hawaii, there's a lot of options for free entertainment that you can indulge in. An example is right behind me. You can go surfing if you really want. You can go to the beach, hang out with your friends, or go on a hike and just hang out and enjoy the outdoor scenery that we have here on the island. But honestly, there's so many free options to enjoy the outdoor scenery around here, and a lot of people take advantage of that. But for me, in terms of entertainment, I don't really go out too much, plus the current pandemic has kind of kept people from going outdoors a lot. So my biggest expense on entertainment comes from golf. I love golf, I love the camaraderie that it gives, and I love the connections that you can make on the golf course. So typically a round at a decent course on the low end is about $60. So I average roughly about maybe $140 per month that I spend on golf if I go twice a month. But again, it's really my own entertainment expense, but yes, it is kind of an expensive hobby. But now we'll move on to the big expense that most people probably know about. It's really expensive to have a house here in Hawaii. Renting or buying, you're paying a premium to live here on the island. The average rent for an apartment here in Honolulu is about $2,100, and I'm pretty sure right now the median sales price is around $700,000 for a home. So it's probably on par with like the LAs, San Franciscos, and New Yorks of the world, but again, it's just high up there. So for me, for housing, I was able to buy my own home, and after my refinance, my mortgage is about $1,700 a month, which includes like my property taxes and my homeowner's insurance. And since I live in a condominium, I have to pay maintenance fees, and that's to the tune of $350 extra per month. But luckily for me, my building has pretty good amenities like a gym, we have our barbecue area, if you have kids, you have a playground, or I guess if you're a child at heart, you can also go on the playground. Karaoke room, like a co-working space. So there's a decent amount of stuff that this cost kind of covers. And electricity in Hawaii is a little bit more expensive, so I pay $90 a month for my 480 square foot apartment in electricity. The building has a deal with Spectrum, so we get a little bit of a discounted rate on cable and internet, so we pay like $10 a month for that. And parking is free. So luckily at my building, when you bought it, it came with a parking stall. That's not always a given around the area, so it is a nice perk. So in all, totaling everything up, I pay $2,150 per month for just my housing. But how do we get around in Hawaii? So transportation is another expense. Traffic is pretty bad in Hawaii, similar to LA. I think we're number 2. With the pandemic, things have kind of subsided, but most people get to and from places via car. The public transportation system here is not the greatest, so that's why a lot of people have a car like me. So back in 2015, like the good Asian boy that I am, I bought myself a nice little Corolla, and luckily I don't have any more payments on my car. But even if you're done paying off your car, there's still other expenses that are associated with having one. So every year you have to pay for your car registration, which comes out to about $27 a month. Doing your safety check once a year will cost you another $13 a month. Car insurance for me is $90 a month. And gas in Hawaii. Gas is pretty expensive. Pause the video, comment below what the gas costs in your state, and then look to see how much it costs in Hawaii. So at over $3 a gallon, I spend probably about $100 per month on gas. So in all, my transportation cost to live here in Hawaii is $230. But that's not all. We gotta still talk about like the miscellaneous costs, like our subscriptions and credit cards and whatnot. So to have my phone, I pay $85 a month for my AT&T bill. Spotify premium cost, because if you have regular Spotify, I don't know how you're living your life. That's another $10.50 a month. Amazon Prime, and I don't really know why I have Amazon Prime because I don't really online shop a lot. But if you didn't know, because we live on an island here in Hawaii, you don't get 2-day free shipping with Amazon Prime. It's more like you get free shipping and it shows up kind of whenever it does. But anyway, Amazon Prime, $13.50 a month to have my Hawaiian Airlines credit card. And if you haven't seen my Hawaiian Airlines credit card video, link is above. But it cost me $8.25 per month to have my Hawaiian Airlines credit card. And because my company covers my health insurance, which is a big perk of being an employee, I don't have to pay any money per month for health insurance. So in all my extra miscellaneous expenses come out to about $117.25 per month. So totaling everything together, for this 26-year-old guy to live here in Hawaii, it cost me $3,077.25, which to some people, depending on where you live, can be a lot. But for me here to live where I do, be close to my family, be close to work, and just be comfortable with my life, it's well worth the cost. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and I'll be sure to reply to you. And as always, if you liked the video, please hit that like button, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can become a part of our growing family here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate your time and I'll see you on the next video.